The Mbale Corporate Club has dedicated support to the physiotherapy department at Mbale Regional Referral Hospital ahead of the National Corporate Tournament slated for this Saturday, the 22nd of August. The proceeds from the corporate tournament will aim at re-equipping the physiotherapy department, which according to statistics admits between 800 to 1,000 patients each month, with a record of 915 patients that were admitted at the facility as of last month, July. According to Dr. Richard Waiswana, the principal physiotherapy at the physiotherapy department at Mbale Regional Referral Hospital, the facility admits a wide range of cases that affect the musculoskeletal system, including the muscles, the bones, and the joint. Mr. Waiswana revealed that supporting the department will do a lot to help re-equip some of the machines that are lacking. We managed to catch up with Dr. Waiswana in a one-on-one interview that you will not afford to miss. I'm Aaron Okotel, and this is the East Post.
I think it's a good idea to give back to the hospital, to give back to the community, to support a service that actually many of them have benefited from, and that is instrumental really to supporting sports, supporting athletics, and supporting the games, because we know that you can't avoid injuries among people who are involved in these activities, and in most cases they need these technical people, during their tournaments, usually at even their places of practice, and even when they are going through the tournament itself, they need standby services. They need services, sometimes later, as a way of rehabilitating people who have, suffered injuries in one way or another. Yeah. So we want to thank the corporate club of Mbale. We want to thank the organizers. We want to thank all the other stakeholders, for developing the idea of supporting the therapy department of Mbale, and we actually pray that the proceeds that come from there, will be of benefit. We hope they will be able to raise some good money, from which we will be able to benefit. The patients we treat, most of our clients here actually have histories of accidents in different ways: road traffic accidents, domestic accidents, accidents at school. Most of our clients get injuries, through those incidents, including people who are involved in sports, athletics, and games. Yeah, but there are also people who come with the problems resulting from what we call degenerative changes as a result of age, or as a result of chronic problems. Somebody has had a problem and it has been there for long, and it becomes a degenerative problem. Those cases are also there, because maybe they have not been able to access rehabilitation services, in time. Then we also have complications, resulting from operations. Patients who have undergone operations. But the number one causes is usually accidents of different types, followed by degenerative changes. So we get patients mainly who have back problems, back pain, joint problems, like especially knee injuries and ankle joint injuries, and also hip joint injuries. resulting from mainly accidents of different, causes. Then, on addition to that, there are other problems that maybe people acquire as a result of other diseases. There are others that people come with when they actually were born with them. We call them congenital deformities or defects. Then plus others that result from chronic diseases. People who are hypertensive usually get stroke, and they end up, with the disabilities. They end up with paralysis, and they are not able to use, part of their limbs. Then there are also those who get complications from chronic diseases like sickle cell diseases. We get many children here who get also, stroke from sickle cell disease. Then we get also children who have been injected badly, and they also come, with disabilities. They are not able to walk because somebody injected them in the wrong side. So there are quite a range of problems that our clients present with, and that usually calls for a need for a multiplicity of things that we need in order to be able to to handle them. So if we are supported by the corporate club, I think it will take us a long way, given even the big numbers that we have, to give us, a step ahead of what we are able right now to offer. Have a big number of clients right now. We see between 800 to 1,000 patients in a month, and to be very specific, in the last month of July we saw 915 patients, and that's quite a big number. It is on the higher side. So that actually, demonstrates, how much support we need and how much equipment we need actually if we are going to handle such a big number of patients. We have bigger challenges. Well, we would have needed a bigger space, and that the big space we need limits us right now on what equipment that we can be able to accommodate in the small place we have. But still, even with that small space, there are actually equipment that we can be able to fit there. That can be so much value to delivering our rehabilitation services to our patients. We want to express, our thanks to the Mbale Corporate Club. We thank them for actually putting us in our mind. We thank them for thinking about physiotherapy. Actually, games, sports, and athletics are big beneficiaries of physiotherapy services. Some of these people, that are handling this tournament have been beneficiaries of physiotherapy services from Mbale Regional Referral.